All right, my people, how on a day today? This one are about Jonathan. As I know, say Jonathan now does shook head come out now, allegedly, say one run in 2027. This has sparked a lot of debate, a lot of discussion. Even on our channel, NAIJA Watch Media, we have been discussing it for the past 2 or 3 days. Other platforms are discussing it as well. On this particular video, I'm going to be taking on reactions from some of the concerned Nigerians to be precise, in Nigeria. How they are reacting to the past Jonathan's government and why he's choosing to come back in comparison with the current government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I want us to take these videos together.
Okay. There's nothing like it. Call it a white. What is white? Are you hearing me? Then the next thing, they did their Ojota dancing. They condemned Jonathan. But there is something that Baba said. He said that Nigeria will remember him. Nigeria will remember him.
You can remember Buhari when you are.
Are we not today crying, Baba? If there is an opportunity, that is without any this now, say Nigeria. Would you, to be sincere, excuse me, 2023, who are the people that went to Jonathan this thing, beg him to come to APC? Who are the people? Is it Jonathan or the Nigeria among the leaders?
Jonathan's body language.
Continue what you say.
As at that time, in 2023, which one of the analysts said here? Do you know what happened? To the point they even promised to buy tickets for him if he can agree. If Jonathan, as we are, let us be sincere, my brother. See, my brother. In fact,
What are you dwelling on Jonathan? Why are you dwelling on Jonathan? You people fall his regime down. You people fall his regime. How did they fall? The majority of people that constitute the cabinet of Jonathan, we know them. They are from our south, our region. They are from our southern. They are from our southern. Southeast, especially. You meet Jonathan. You meet Jonathan finish. You meet Jonathan finish, and you are dwelling in the back at the
Southeast. Our economy not good that time. Southeast handling it.
You are economic. You guys are just making
Jonathan.
You make Jonathan.
People,
because of hatred went to buy a car of 50 billion naira. Stella Odua alone is even still under trial now. We're under trial. Under trial. What are you not saying? You demolish Jonathan regime and you don't know anywhere you want to go.
Who from that?
What are you not saying?
Who from that? Who should go that way? Southeast, you
are the catalyst of Jonathan government.
You are the failure of Jonathan government.
You were the
West and North. The West and North are the failure of Jonathan government.
Our own as equal or this to the extent these guys they created
forget about tribe. They created your sentiment and your sentiment and tribe is falling hold on. Now Jonathan regime. Jonathan apart from Obasanjo, Yaradua, that did not allow him to express himself well. But for that 2 years, Yaradua regime was good because at least poor people were able to buy kerosene at a cheaper rate, 16 naira per liter. Now, Jonathan regime, as he said, Jonathan was able to contain insurgency. What he said about Ejika, Jonathan and America is truth. Now, cheaper girl
what he said about the Chibok girls are truth. Okay, now let me tell you. You know that before those kidnappers went to that school to kidnap those girls, all those people or children in that school that are not Christians have already left the school. That are not Christians, are Muslim and other religion have already left the school. That's very nice. None of them appear in that school. They don't know. None of them. Go and verify. Bring back our guests. What is sentence from America? By Obama wife and Hillary Clinton before RBS Equestrian took it over in Nigeria. You see that this is international conspiracy against Jonathan because Jonathan refused to sign gay into law.
My brother.
I'm coming. And Tulumbu himself was eager to have power, was eager to be a president of Nigeria. Since 1999, he has been building it up, which I don't blame him. Everybody.
1983, not even 1999.
I'm telling you.
Oh, 93, yes. Oh, yes. Let me correct him.
Now, but I'm on the right track.
You are not on the right track.
Now,
99.
Tulumbu set up APC. Tulumbu set up APC. Tulumbu set up APC to remove Jonathan. And Tulumbu is a calculator. You know that he cannot come direct to remove Jonathan. He used not to remove Jonathan. Tulumbu is a calculator. Respect him for politics. I haven't seen any strong man in politics in Nigeria than Tulumbu. Okay, they are saying coalition. P2B. Let's coalition now. Let's P2B now. To tell you whom Tulumbu is. Now, but coming now to go and bring Jonathan back, which means you have realized that Jonathan government that time was good. Yes. That's why you're calling him now. The man whom you think that will be a Messiah. As Abiola said, as Obasanjo said, that Abiola cannot be a Messiah of Nigeria. The man who thinks that can be a Messiah of Nigeria, which is the Gaba, have failed you. Now you go back, a stone rejected, have become, you wanted to become a chief cornerstone. Now, you see, this is politics. Anything can happen. And in Nigeria, there's no enmity in politics. What is in politics is a personal interest. If you can't beat them, you join them. According to NPN.
All right, let us allow.
Yeah, let me.
The pastor or evangelist has stated. Don't you think the APC government has failed Nigeria?
I think I have to start with is a pastor. They said my people perish because the lack of knowledge. I cannot see why an old man that is matured enough should be dwelling in the past, economy of the past. And I'm telling you, they are saying when Jonathan was there, and that makes us not to be able to move from the same spot we have since all these days. Because you are comparing Jonathan government, which was how many years back, which was economic. So see, let me land. I did do better than economic boom. Wait.
Good foundation.
You see. Economic boom was there under Jonathan. In the years, economic boom. Globally, there was economic boom. That was why the Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala likes, created that content of like, let us go for debt forgiveness under Obasanjo, which now snowball. Okonjo-Iweala came back under Jonathan, and I can tell you wholeheartedly, they had it so good that time. They had it so good to the extent even Jonathan has enough money to run the country, to rule the country, and to the extent that some non-state actors, they came into the affairs and they created a desk. If you have been to Aso Rock, there are different desks you meet. They created a desk that if you want to see Jonathan, you pay $20,000. $20,000. Anybody that want to count up, you should bring his this thing. It should come on the table. They make Jonathan. They make up Jonathan to the extent when Jonathan now went for a conference of the southeast region. Then kudos to this general. It's late now. The general is from the south. He was the one that let Jonathan knows that the Boko Haram, the terrorists, they are inside this government. But others, they started making Jonathan. They were not even after Jonathan's security. So all this one that they are saying if Jonathan should come back. And the Jonathan they are saying he should come back now. Is it not third time he's coming to do? Is it not third time? Not third time. No, how many? So you are giving him if he spent 4 more years now as it is. How many years will he have ruled now as it is? When he says it's not third time.
It's not.
He spent 8 years. He spent 8 years.
6 years.
I mean, he spent 6 years. So you want him to come? So you want him to complete? But they rejected
Excuse me.
You guys, you are manipulator. Okay, you are manipulator.
I want to make a point here. There is a point I want to make based on what Mr. Kunle said about money, woven in abundance under Jonathan. Then currently now is money drying.
Question.
Then what happened?
You are the one comparing Jonathan.
Okay, now I want to ask
telling you,
Mr. Mike,
the Jonathan government.
Hello, it's Kunle. I want to ask you straight now.
We have a few minutes to go. Just a few minutes to go.
Hold on. Now we have abundance in the fuel subsidy now. Removal.
Where is it?
Yeah, where is it now?
Go to your. You see, let me now tell you.
Where is
Go
it
to
now?
your governor.
You talk about abundance. We have abundance now.
And he's investing it.
How does that investment affect
your Southeast Development Commission?
How does it affect in my life now? Baba Kanda, how does it affect in your whole life?
Okay, I'm going to say it one time. I am a proud obedient. If obedience is remaining one, just know it's me. I will not vote Jonathan. It doesn't mean he was a bad leader, but was he the best? No. Do we deserve better? Yes. If Obese is not contesting, me, I'm not voting. Because I've seen 1 or 2 persons tag me to stupid question. Now they ask me that kind of question. Tafia talk. Like conversation. If Obi does vice presidency, will you vote? No. Let the Kukuma carry the country go it. Not be survivor, they survive like this. Happy you think that me or suffer passes everything was passed like this. All the article boys posting Jonathan boys posting article. You people are playing games with your lives. You know where the energy is. You know where capacity is. ADC as a whole knows who the owners is lying on. So you all better quit fooling yourselves and call a spade a spade. Let's salvage what's left of this country. Man, not go knock pussy for my head. Please, I wouldn't have talked on this conversation if I wasn't tagged. Nobody should tag me to stupid topics and useless rhetorics. I not see anything to tarnish the man image again now. Now to go bring Jonathan. Say, hey, Jonathan. Una dey Chris. You know, say left for Peter Obi and this video go pay now. Oh no, let's follow please. Let's say no. Can't be all those questions. No, ask me. The country wants spoil, may spoil. Oh yes, I'm an extremist in this case. We all know what's right, but we want to find a way to bypass it. All of una dey mad o. Who tag me again? I'll Google help me kill am. If motor not jam me for road, fan go fall on top of your head this house.
Hello and welcome. My name is Magnus Oraka. This is Woto. You see, the emergence of Peter Obi has exposed a lot. It has exposed how corrupt, not just corrupt, how wicked we have become as a people. How wicked Nigerians are. In fact, the emergence of Peter Obi has shown that we have never been one. We call ourselves one Nigeria, but we have never been one. The very people who say that they want competence, when competence comes, they say, the person is Igbo, the person is Christian. I've seen all shades of people, from the one saying Peter Obi sells alcohol to the one who says Peter Obi, what has Peter Obi done in Anambra State? Somebody who left money. The only governor that has left money for his successor. The only governor who kept to his manifesto. His manifesto was not to build new schools. His manifesto was to fix old schools and drag Anambra State from bottom position to the top, which he did. His manifesto was not to build new road, but to fix old ones. Everything he said in his manifesto, he did. But you criticize him because you are lost in the labyrinth of the system of corruption. So when somebody comes, we are so used to corruption that we don't believe that anybody is pure. Anybody is not corrupt. Now, a man came and said he's going to do a 4-year term. And I know that this decision was guided by the fact that the South has 8 years to run. And 4 years after Tinubu's government, 4 years will be the only logical thing to fight for as the turn of the South. Because when power leaves the South, it's going to take another 8 years for it to come back to the South. And by 10 years from now, Peter Obi should be around approaching 80. And I don't think he's going to run again. After that, I don't think after 2027, Peter Obi will be running for the presidency. And the man took all this consideration and said, okay, I'm going to run for 1 term. And people are saying that, he's a liar. He's a liar. Because you are used to people who will tell you something and do different things. So you believe nobody, the Nigerian factor, the Nigerian in you, the Nigerianness in you says, no, this man is lying. He can't be true. No, he's not saying the truth. Because you are used to people who tell you lies. And then there are some who come and say that, no, 4 years is not enough to fix Nigeria. Who told you that Peter Obi is coming to fix Nigeria? He never said he's coming to fix Nigeria. But he's going to lay a foundation on which subsequent administration will build upon. You will see it. Was it not Osibanjo who took the reins of leadership for just 3 months? And in 3 months, we all saw it. Everybody felt it. And the first thing Osibanjo did was to build a bridge of peace. He went to Igbo land and called the youth town hall meeting and telling them that, look, Nigeria loves you. We want to work together. Went to bring Yorubas. It was during Osibanjo's time we had handshake across the NAIJA where Yorubas and Igbos want to, bury their hatchets. But this administration, rather than create channels of unity, channels of love, channels of brotherhood, instead, he chants slogans of Awalo coins, Yorubaton. The Nigerian country, the Nigerian state had divided so much along religious and tribal lines, worse than it ever did. So, for you who felt that Nigeria has gone so bad and therefore it should remain corrupt, only corrupt people now fancy your choices of leadership, I say woe unto you. I've seen a lot of people come in. Thank God for the man who called me a while ago, Oluwole. And in fact, if not for people like him, the type of hatred I would have developed for a group of people, a category of people, couldn't have been cured. So, if you find yourself hating Peter Obi, it's because you are unplugged from the system of corruption. If you find yourself hating Peter Obi, it's probably you are unplugged from religious nepotism. If you find yourself hating Peter Obi, it's because you are unplugged from ethnic bigotry. So which of them is holding you back? For once, Nigeria has a good man. A good man. You can see it. He said he's too desperate. He said it that he is not desperate to be president. But yes, of course, he's desperate. Desperate to see Nigeria work. I rather choose somebody who is desperate to see Nigeria work than somebody who is desperate to have the title Mr. President. Whether you hate Peter Obi or not, he's our best choice for now. And I'm proud to say it. I'm proud, very, very proud to say that Peter Obi is our choice. If you are not voting Peter Obi, if you are not liking Peter Obi, please just go and look in the mirror. That man in the mirror is the problem of Nigeria.
My message to former President Goodluck Jonathan: Daddy, dey where you dey your house. All these northerners where they come and contest for 2027 presidency, you go win. Come and finish Tinubu regime. Dey your house. Tinubu no favor them. After Buhari don't scatter this country for 8 years, now Tinubu don't enter, no favor them. They don't define you because they no trust people be like that. They don't define you. Make it come contest. Dey your house. Then go rubbish you. This Tinubu government na agboro and the drunk has government you. We can go take 3 o'clock, drink, come out for national TV, they talk anyhow. Any day we go declare, say one contest, yeah? Come see what thing happen that day. There your house. I think nothing come out you for work. Maybe nothing has come out you. I think they said they don't want to. This they say the fisherman, your father na fisherman. Say na can you be the say. Say nothing wait nothing has no call you 2014 to 15. Now they don't they call you back because Tinubu government no favor them. Then go rubbish you, daddy. Our daddy, good luck, Jonathan. Then go rubbish you. There your house, they look them. All those your pensioner and everything where they chop as former president. They chop and there your house. They see us in Nigeria, they go. This people want to spoil your image, yo. This current government. Now we're on start to fool here. Now we're not sure about the talk. Now we're on start to life for this government. These people they ready to from morning rubbish shit till night. No mind them. They your house. Make Tinubu they deal with them. I think they say if be fisherman, if be your father na fisherman, say you no go school. Say just the rubbish you when you there for power. So leave them. Make them and Tinubu they settle and there. No contest, and be my own. They your house, good luck. Make these people no rubbish you. Nothing as it go. You know, so I don't talk. This Tinubu government now borrow drunkards. Now food this government. I borrow drunkards. People know sabi talk. Waiting they know. What they don't tell they come talk. They will come and see person like Kopo will wait there 40 something years. You see as we get the contract. Anything when we get tell and go come talk. Say no sheriff in town. Could be no sheriff. Person we no pass. Why you say na no sheriff. There your house, my shaman, our daddy. No mind waiting then they tell you to come contest. No mind them. I beg. This your respect. Just keep this your respect for yourself.
Good Lord Jonathan to run again in 2027. Yeah, what is this news I'm hearing this morning? This news is everywhere on all news platform that Good Lord Jonathan is planning to run again under PDP in 2027. Who they advise himself? Yes, we know he had performed his best when he was president during his time, But the era has gone. The Nigeria of today is no longer the Nigeria of when he was. Besides, he's the problem we have. If he didn't just surrender to Buhari, we won't be where we are today. He contributed to the suffering, no. Let's not forget, yes, he did his best, but he's still part of the problem we are having now. So who they advise himself? And yeah, wow. So who they advise Good Lord to come and run again in 2027 that he can defeat Tinubu? Or is there any plan we don't know? Is there any interior plan? Maybe they want to use him to divide P2B's vote, because there's no way. In fact, PDP is even confused. They want P2B to come back and contest under PDP. They see one Good Lord. Like PDP, stay one place. Let's know the color of our problem. For me, it doesn't make sense, because even P2B is far much better than Good Lord Jonathan. P2B will get more votes than Jonathan.
The level of interference by the Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. But if, by my own thinking, and also the way some other people look at it, they go outside the normal diplomatic relationship, then it should be mentioned. Sending that person to Nigeria at the eve of election, after Obama even issued a statement directing Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, that tells you something. And we should not sweep this under the carpet. If a foreign country, or the African country, or even America or any other country interferes with our own elections, we should mention it. Immediately the Chibok issue came up, we expect Nigerians to be concerned. How do we get these girls out? Within a couple of days, we saw people going to the US would bring back our girls' placards. How? Why? And of course, the Mrs. Obama received one of those placards. I cannot take responsibility for the abduction. I don't control Boko Haram. They are criminals. But as a president, of course, you know, it's not the president that go to the field. You have security and intelligence officers that do the work. Let me admit that, yes, maybe they do their best, but their best was not good enough for us to recover the girls. That does not mean that I'm trying to remove myself from any blame. Yes, I may not be blamed for the action, but I could be blamed that my security and intelligence system were not strong enough to be able to rescue the girls.
Former President Goodluck Jonathan, don't run, Ebele, don't run. I have been reading about seeing videos and comments about the PDP attempting to convince former President Goodluck Jonathan to run for presidency in the 2027 elections. And many of these individuals come from the same stock that ganged up against him to enable Buhari come into power. Dear President Goodluck Jonathan, this is the second video or third video I have addressed to you. The first one I addressed to you was when you were in office, and I told you about several things you were not doing well. And I said it in my friend's church, where people who were close to you were gathered, that they should tell you that you were not handling power well. They didn't get it to you. This is the second attempt to make you run for presidency. The last one, I told you not to run. And please, I am begging you again, don't run. You know, I have always fought those who fought you, who are currently being hypocritical when their brother is now in power. President Goodluck Jonathan, when you were in office, things were better, but you were not the best president. You did not meet our expectation. You did not confront our challenges head on. And the corruption and misbehavior was too much during your time. The next thing is that what we have today in Nigeria are beyond your competence and your nature. You are a very simple person, very nice person. What Nigeria needs today is a hard man who has the love of the country at heart, who will not fear any person, is willing to do what is necessary to make this country move forward. The challenges confronting Nigeria today are beyond your nature, beyond your character, beyond your competence. And those who will lure you to contest, if you win, they will ruin you.
The first question I asked you, you called President Tinubu a hero for removing subsidy. Would you call Goodluck Jonathan a hero for removing subsidy? And why is it that when President Jonathan removed subsidy, your party then kicked against him? So he too is a hero, isn't it? Or is not a hero for removing subsidy then?
At that time, the subsidy was minimal, and what we are saying then was that they should have tackled the corruption. Now, the corruption now continued and became bigger and bigger, and round tripping. People bringing, I mean, after Jonathan, a lot of events happened. Round tripping, bringing in vessels, and round tripping the vessels 4 or 5 times. So the corruption in the subsidy became higher. Before that was the situation between. I mean, of course, I respect Jonathan. He's a gentleman president.
Guys, just take a good look at this caption on this video. According to this information, Goodluck Jonathan is planning to contest for the 2027 election. So Nigeria's former president, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, will be one of the leading candidates to contest for the coming 2027 presidential election. Now, this is coming from a very close ally, yes, of the Bayelsa-born politician, as confirmed by Vanguard newspaper yesterday. I want to ask a simple question, because when I saw this, I was like, will Nigeria still want to vote Goodluck Jonathan, after his previous administration? Because if this man wanted to remain in power, he will not allow APC to come to power in 2015, but because he's a peaceful man, he did that. And the question here is Goodluck Jonathan better than the people who are currently in power? And if he happens to come out, let's know in the comment section, will you still vote for him? Now, that is the question we are trying to draw. So one thing you need to do for me after watching this video, make sure you share the video so that a lot of persons will see this video and react to it, and then let's get the opinion. If Goodluck Jonathan is to contest for 2027 election, do you think he's better than the candidate who we have now, or he should not come out again to contest? Let's get your opinion and what you think about this. Let's go.
Former Nigerian President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan might be contesting for the 2027 presidential election. Let me explain. After accepting defeat in 2019 general election, which brought Muhammadu Buhari as Nigerian president under the umbrella of APC, which made a lot of Nigerians regret why they backed Muhammadu Buhari against Goodluck Jonathan. After APC has maintained the seats for more than 9 years, going to 10 years, Nigerians are now regretting why they had to let Jonathan go dead and embrace APC. So the People Democratic Party, PDP, are now calling for the former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, to come and contest in the 2027 general election. According to them, they believe that Jonathan is the only one who can defeat the current administration, which is the APC administration under the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership. So you tell me, do you think Jonathan, our Jonah, will be willing to run again as Nigerian president under the umbrella of PDP? Or, anyway, this is what I think. I do not think he will accept. If I should advise Jonah, I'll advise Jonah that please carry your honor, hold out your honor, hold it and relax. You see the way Africans are respecting Jonathan, the way he left and everybody's regretting. Let it just be like that. They know they put neck for Nigerians, so they know they die for Nigerians, so if you go the same way they drag you in 2019, 2018, they will drag you again. That is my own opinion. Anyway, it might be different from your own opinion. So tell me what you think about this. Do you think Jonas should come again?
Because no man, I'm a Yoruba. I have to go for Yoruba. I can't betray my path. That's just the reason. It will be my trial for single for Tinubu. As per say is Yoruba. I'm also Yoruba. Let's all vote for a better country. I don't have access to go for Tinubu. Go for your choice. So we say because you go for Tinubu, this is happening, that is happening. Go for your choice. And whoever enters.
My people, when I see the debate, especially from City Stand channel, these guys are doing excellently well. They speak truth to power. A lot of disagreement do happen there sometimes. The same way it happens in every other concerns platforms, like NAIJA and many other good Nigerians. But the concerns right now is that, what do we want in 2027? Because when we continue to look at what have consumed us in the past, and we continue to systematically and hypocritically argue over the whole thing, then it becomes so baffling. Nigeria is not working. We want it to work. That's why we need to continue to speak truth to power. But the way it looks like, some of us are still very, very biased. For a reason, I don't know. But I don't know what you think. What's your take? I would like to read from you. This is NAIJA Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to speak truth to power. Take care, guys, and bye for now.